Hello, YouTube. We're back. Got some news for you. Sold some positions, made some money. Took home some profit. Pretty happy about it. So it took a few days, but end result was money. So ticket symbol VREX. I actually ended up selling that at $11.25. The one I made the last two previous videos on, and my average share price for that was $10.60. I sold it for a total profit of $120. So that was a few days hold. I mean, I did leave money on the table. It's $12.06 right now as we speak, I believe. So yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about that. I had bigger plans. My philosophy is, as long as you take home profit, you can't be wrong about that. Yeah, you might have left some money on the table, but as long as you bring in the cheddar, everything's gonna be better. You know what I mean? So I can't blame me for taking $120 home. I could have made more, but I did switch it over to a different investment that I've swung multiple times previously, and that's Western Uranium. That is ticket symbol WSTRF, and swung that. Put another $1,000 in that one. This is the third or fourth time I'm swinging Western Uranium, and got $150 on a 2-day hold. I got a 20% return on $1,000 on Western Uranium. So did that back to back. Sold VREX, then bought Western Uranium, and in 2 days I took home $30 shy of $300 in 2 days. I work at a restaurant for $15 an hour, and an 8-hour shift is $120. So if I'm bringing home $300 in 2 days, I'm perfectly okay with that. But I do need to increase the profits, but it's also about what are you going to do with that capital after you release that capital out of the trade, and always on to the next, to the better setup, the better chart. So happy to celebrate those 2 wins with you guys. Two profits on 2 stocks that I never mentioned Western Uranium, but if you want to head down to Baby Farm and check out the millions of videos he has on that, not millions, but has a lot of content on on uranium stocks. All uranium stocks, so might want to check that out. Yeah, so $30 shy of $300 profit in 2 days. Think it's good? Hit the like button. Think it's bad? Hit the dislike button. But all right, so down to business. Now, what are we doing next? Where are we going next? What we're gonna do is, pull my last, what I like to call, dud out of my portfolio. Before I learned the charts, I was still investing, but not with as much knowledge as I have now. And I blindly bought ACB around $17. Like after the split, they had a split. I'll explain that later. But yeah, anyways, my average share price for ACB was like $18 a share, and I had about 4,000 at the time. I've been averaging down, so I added another 2,000, so I'm at $6,000 with ACB, and I'm gonna take it out of the hole. It's the last dud. It's the last stock that is not working towards my charts, like with my charts, because I invested in that before I knew the charts. So now I'm working to pull it out of the hole, and I think right now is the perfect timing for it. So let's see why. All right, here we are. What we're looking at right now, guys, is a 1-month chart. This is the whole picture for when ACB first started, the IPO till today, month chart. You can see this is 2005 over here, and this is present. All right, all these little E's you see right here are earnings, right? We have earnings coming up. First of all, let's take a good look at the cipher on this, the wave oscillator. We got a green dot on June 1st, 2020. RSI is pretty low down there. Well, I'll give you a better picture on a different chart, but and MACD looks like it's about to form. It's losing a little bit of selling power right here, as you can see. So hopefully this crosses up and we're off and running. And yeah, so this one right here, you got a green dot here, but it only made this small green candle and actually continued to fall after that. So we have all this space before we get an actual confirmation on an SMI that is going to run up. So this space right here is all money. If I get it averaged down to, I do have it averaged down to 1160 something already. So I'm going to be in the money pretty soon if this hits the, fills up the month chart right here to the SMA, which it should, because it got this, but, and it lost momentum, and there's no new red dot over here. So hopefully it still has the power to fill this up. When the MACD lines are low and under the bars like this, that represents gas. That means it's going to have power to run up at least above the bars and be up here again. So let's look at a different chart. Let's see what the 2-day is telling us. 2-day, it had sold off a red dot on September 3rd, so a few days ago. And it dropped. I did buy one of these at $6.98. So it was probably around this time right here. Yeah, so as you can see, I've been buying it super low, catching all these lows right here. I probably started buying from this candle down. But and it's worked. I was out, and look, like I said, we were gonna get a better picture on the RSI on a different chart. This is the 2-day chart right here. The RSI, you can see the 20 line right there. It's damn near touching. You know, so that's value. That's already oversold, basically. So, and you can see over here, last time it was oversold. Look what happens if you buy at the oversold on the RSI and you hold it. You could, and this is what I'm saying. There's different confirmations here. So green dot over here. This is in 14th of May. You saw how we got the green candle. That was right after earnings. This is what I wanted to explain. This area right here is telling us something. You see this S? They decided to split. They ACB had a split 11th May because it was at 90 cents at the time, and I did buy at that time too. And once it split, like I told you in the prior videos, it always happens with the split. I don't know why. And this is funny because they actually had an earnings call that was bad the next day after their split. Maybe they accounted for it. Maybe they did it to cover up that what would have been a further drop, and it did drop, so earnings still played out. But the split happened here, and as you can see, after the split, you had a crazy run up. This is when some people sold out of ACB. The guys that were stuck in ACB sold out at this point, because as you can see the whole picture, right? Yep. All right. So this is the whole picture right here, the whole lifetime of ACB. And where's the split go? It's hiding. Right here. So yeah, so it basically, you can see before the split, it was coming down from the top. And this is the interesting part I want to show you guys right here. Yeah. Let's see if I can shrink this down. All right, guys. Right here. Look at this. This is ACB's top. This is the highest the stock ever sat at. And that number is reading right there, $136. And that's probably not even dead on. It probably went up a little, like a slight hair above that. But nonetheless, $136 per share in the beginning. Because in the beginning, the market opened up. Canada got legalized recreationally. And it started shooting up with all the hype, all the initial investments or whatever, initial investors. And it ran up to $136. And that would have been the perfect time to sell for someone. But after that, it just proceeded to die, basically, just completely die. Because it just went down like 80%. From that high to down here, is, look at that. Down here was like $6, $7 where we're at right now. You can see, bang, bang. This was a split with a bad earnings and it ran up. And look what we got coming up, guys. This is the major reason why I decided to do this now. We have our earnings coming up 22nd of September. So if that earning is actually going to be less than the prior earning because they missed earnings the last time. So it's lower. So it should be easier to reach that goal and meet earnings or exceed it. If it meets or exceeds earnings, that's going to be a good catalyst for this to shoot up at least to back where it was over here. I won't even be greedy and go to the very top, but the very top is around $16, I would say. No, even 17. You got 17 and change. You even got an 18 in there. So yeah, $18 is like the very top, I would say. And you know, $12 shouldn't be not reachable. I'll take $12 all day. I'm already at 1166 average down. I'm planning right now after this video, like either tomorrow, I plan to add and continue to average down. And like I'm gonna add another $1,000 or $2,000, and this stock is gonna be loaded up with $8,000 in it when it's all said and done before earnings. So I'm gonna have 8,000 loaded gun ready to shoot after earnings. And if that earnings is good and I get this green bar run right here with 8G sitting on it, woo, I might break another trading record. That might be my $1,000 gain in one day. Not longer than one day, but the day I cash out 1,000. And so yeah, this pie is gonna give me a new investing milestone, hopefully, if this plays out the way it is. So this is a 2-day chart. We don't have confirmation on a 2-day. So we're waiting on the green dot on this. And that would be determined, like if I got a green dot on this tomorrow, then I'm dropping $1,000, you know, maybe the full 2,000. I'll see how much my average share price is after I give them 1,000. I mean, I'm at 1160, I said before. Yeah. So we'll see. Let's see what the day chart tells us, because this is a 2-day chart. I'm not quite there yet, but it's going to work up because I've been checking all the charts on this. Now look at that. So 1-day chart, 14th September, that's Monday. This week, Monday. We got a green dot confirmation. That's what we want. This is what this channel is about, the green dot. And we got a green dot on the day, which is powerful for stocks. So you should always not settle anything less for the day confirmation on stocks, on swing trades. And then when you're trying to enter your position, that's when you look at the smaller charts. But when you're trying to open a position, this would be your indicator right here. And they gave us a go on Monday, pretty much. So let's see what happened then. Let's look closer into these candles, basically. Let's blow this up. Let's see what the candles are trying to tell us. All right, so there you see it's been dropping all the way down to earnings. If we got that nice pop right there, and it still has a long way. So we got a green dot confirmation there, and it still fell down after that, which is good. That initially happens when you first get the green dot, and then it runs up after like 2-3 days. But that's a good thing to have a green dot before earnings. I'll tell you that right now, because I consider these green dots to actually give me information on insider trading, because insiders know if the earnings are going to be good or bad already. So they already put their money in. And if we got a confirmation dot here, that means there's a whole lot of money that went into the stock saying, or placing bets basically, that earnings is going to be good. So that I'm already in the stock 6,000 strong, you know. So if the green dot's here, I'm putting some money down. I'm going to continue to average down on this within the next day or two. And yeah, it's going to pop. And then look at that. The SMA is all the way up here. What's the price of the stock right now? $7.04. And the SMA, for it to get confirmation here and continue running up, it has to hit $8. So if you buy now, you could almost certainly get a run from 7 to 8. But I'm not suggesting that. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, make your own decisions. I'm just here to show you my investing journey and everything I've learned in my past experience and my strategies, and everything I continue to learn, because the learning is not done by at all. So every day I learn something new, and every day I try to implement strategies and test it. And if it works, I run. I have a clear cut, written down plan on what I'm gonna do. And so we got money right here. So you'll definitely get it. I think we're definitely gonna get $8. And again, RSI. Look at that. That one's below 20 right here on the day chart. That's beautiful. Look what happened here. Look at that green, that shoot up in that was on over here, oversold. So if we could get that same one over here, yeah, this is gonna be my best trade yet. So fingers crossed again. But you don't really need to cross your fingers when you see the charts lining up correctly, because let's see what the 8 hour, this is more. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen first. It's already been happening for Monday, but it still went down. It's still green dot confirmation. That's a good thing, because there's no red dot there. Sometimes when it goes down like that, you get a green dot and it goes down, you'll get a red dot afterwards, and that's a fake out. You got tricked. It didn't go up. It didn't happen. But I don't think that's gonna happen here. But yeah, and that's another smaller chart again. Under the RSI, again, look at the MACD on this one. This one's actually look like, ooh, yeah. Look at that. That's better. You see that? It's going to cross right here. And that's going to happen before anything else plays out, because this is a 6 hour chart, smaller time frame. So yeah, once this crosses up, this might actually go past the line, and we're going up. We're going up. Now, how far up we're going to go? The world may never know, but if I wanted to be greedy or optimistic, I would say $20 maybe. It's doable. 18, and if I get 18 out of the 11 something share price, and I'm trying to bring that lower, it's a good return. So ACB all the way. Let's, who's buying it? Let me know in the comments below. If you like the content I'm delivering, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you want to continue to follow me. And you can try to keep you updated with everything I'm doing. Let me know if you want to hear something else. You got any questions? All right, guys. So hope everything's going well in your investments. I hope you guys are learning still and everything's going well. All right. Good luck to all. And let's get this money. Join the Telegram group if you haven't. Wolf of Wall Street. I'm going to leave a link below. Also, a lot of these stocks that I'm swinging right now at the moment, I got from my friend over at Baby Farm, Antonio. He's a good guy to subscribe to and follow. He gives great in-depth research on different industries. He's a genius at telling the beginning of cycles, basically. He called out a uranium cycle, called out a tanker cycle, calls out the silver and gold cycle. So, smart man to follow. And I take a lot of his stocks and bring it to this show and swing it. I mean, there are more long-term investors and stuff like that, but I like to swing. Like I said, that Western uranium stock, I rang the cash register on that like 3-4 times. Every single time it was above $100. So and that's lit up on maybe we'll do a video on that next, but that's lit up on the month chart. So I'm running that's going to keep going, and I'm going to keep cashing it out. So smart man, follow him. Join the free group, Telegram, Wolf of Wall Street. And my friend Patrick Carty does Forex. Everybody that's trading Forex with leverage, he's a pit master. So follow that man too. All right? Have a good day. Wish you all luck and more money. Bye-bye.